Good morning, guys and gals. This is your boy JR, aka Lone Wolf's Bushcraft Travels. Such a beautiful Sunday morning. Yep, beautiful Sunday morning. I love Sunday mornings. Absolutely love it. Love Sunday mornings. Just listen to the sounds. So I hope you guys and gals weekends went well. So far my weekend went pretty well. My Irish beat the Arkansas Razor, and yeah, I think Notre Dame wants to get back in the college playoff talk with the way they played. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Once again, I'm listening to the sounds of the morning. I'm gonna go get me some breakfast. Oh, I see a little squirrel running across the yard. Go get some breakfast. I'm still kind of waking up. Still kind of waking up. Go get me some breakfast. Whoops. It's so funny. I don't go live very often, but every once in a while I'll just really want to go live. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny. Of course, I don't know. I don't know how many of my audience is awake right now. So yeah, I'm not sure how many of my audience is awake right now. I usually get up before my little family does. It's so fun. Too funny. Or I'm usually the first one that's up in the morning. Everyone else is still sound asleep. Feels like kind of a cool morning. here in Midwest Indiana. The sun is out. There's no, at least on my side of town, doesn't seem to be clouds in the sky. And just a cool September morning. Not too cold though, because look, I'm wearing a t-shirt. So yeah, just kind of a cool day. Cool September morning day. Listening to the birds. Or as I call it listening to the sounds of evolution, which is funny. But yeah, now one of the cool things about getting up before everyone else in my household is just get to hear a little bit of peace and quiet, and in my case, run to go get some breakfast. Of course, later in the day, I'm going to go take my little family to church, and then after church, we usually go get a little brunch after church. I'm so excited about my Peru trip coming up. It's a little ways away, though. I think it won't be until into January. I love going to Peru, man. Peru, South America. Lima, Peru, South America is really cool. I've had some wonderful times in different parts of Mexico. You want to check out my Mexico playlist. It'll actually say Mexico playlist. And it'll show you my time I had in Cancun. I show a variety of things with my Mexican playlist. My Mexico playlist will have, it'll have Cancun, it'll have Sayulita, Mexico in it. It'll have Playa de Carmen, Mexico. A lot of you have been watching my Playa de Carmen, Mexico travel videos. A few of you have watched the Lima, Peru playlist travels. But most lately, you've been watching Playa de Carmen, Mexico travel vlogs. So, and yeah, my YouTube analytics lets me know what you guys are watching. A lot of you also have been watching my short videos as well, which is really cool. Short videos are cool because they're quick and easy to make, and they get quite a lot of views. So we picked up some new subscribers to the channel, which is really cool. So yeah, we got some new subscribers. I got subscribers who've been with me for a really long time. The majority of you have not yet to subscribe to the channel. Yeah, sometimes it'll say 93%, and sometimes it'll say 94%, and then there's 96% viewers. So I have 96 new viewers watching the channel that have yet to subscribe to the channel. And if you notice you're coming here pretty often to this channel and you enjoy the content, please give me a like, comment, and subscribe. And then also hit that notification bell, because it'll let you know every time I put up new content. So yeah, it'll give you a quick notification when new content has hit the channel here, or when I've gone or when I'm live as well. So that's pretty cool. But man, I that just blew my mind though when I saw that on my YouTube analytics. It was showing that my new viewers subscribe, or my new people that are watching the channel have yet to subscribe. But the cool thing about it, it's a new audience that's checking out my channel for the first time. So that's pretty cool. So it's really interesting running a YouTube channel or running the Lone Wolf's Bushcraft Travels channel. Before I started my YouTube channel, I mean, I loved movies and, going to the movie theaters and watching movies or watching summer blockbuster movies. But now that I've been doing this for a while, I have a whole new just appreciation for what goes on for people that make movies or TV shows. and even people who make content for the YouTube channel. I have now that I'm a YouTuber and make content for my channel, it definitely gave me appreciation for all the TV shows, and then of course there's the YouTube TV. I have YouTube TV, and it catches quite a lot of my sports. So if you really love sports, and by the way, YouTube TV is not sponsoring this live, but if you love sports, YouTube TV so far has been catching a lot of the sports I love to watch, and I absolutely love YouTube TV. And like I said, once again, YouTube TV is not a sponsor, but I absolutely love it because it's pretty much caught all my college football and all my pro football, which is cool.
Welcome in. What can we get started for you?
I think I would like a pumpkin cream cold brew coffee, venti.
The chocolate cream venti?
No, the pumpkin cream cold brew.
Oh, pumpkin. I don't know how I got that.
Yeah.
Sure. Anything else?
I want that a venti size, and then I'll take a sausage cheddar egg breakfast sandwich.
Great. Is that it?
And I believe that's it. You guys don't sell taters in there, right?
We don't sell what?
Yeah, you don't sell taters in there. I don't think you have taters. Is that right?
Right. You're right.
Okay, that'll be it then.
All right. Thank you, sir. 11:55.
Thank you so much.
I'm laughing because I gave him the voice of Sling Blade. That's pretty funny. You guys have to hold on a second.
Well, 11:55 today.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I was giving you guys the Sling Blade voice.
Did you do that?
From the character of Sling Blade. So one time I did that. I come here often. This is my favorite Starbucks. I come here often. Anyways, one time I did that, and the girl, she must be able to see me on camera because she goes, "Hey, JR, how's it going?" I was like, "Hey, how's it going?"
We can't. Sometimes our camera's out, but most of the time we do.
Yeah, it was funny. I did the Sling Blade voice, and she started laughing so hard. Yeah. Oh, gotcha. Oh, sorry about that. Go right on. Yeah. The other thing that's so sweet is they anyways, they remember my usual. That's so cool. There's such a and I think this is also my daughter's favorite Starbucks because she likes how you guys do the drinks here. I mean, they all do them similar, but my daughter really likes. This is her favorite Starbucks. Oh, no problem. Yeah, JR. Yeah, have a good day. Take care. Yeah, this is my favorite Starbucks I go to here on the south side. It's my daughter's favorite Starbucks too. So I got a venti. So that's what I'm having for breakfast, guys and gals. I'm having my pumpkin cream cold brew venti size coffee, cold brew coffee, and I'm having my sausage cheddar egg breakfast sandwich. That's going to taste really good. That's so funny. I did the Sling Blade voice. Yeah, last time I did that, I'm a regular at this particular Starbucks. So this one is off of 31, and it's not too far from the Greenwood Park Mall. So for some of you that are on the south side, they'll know what I'm talking about. Not too far from Greenwood Park Mall, and it's on US 31, and it's my favorite Starbucks. It's also across from Sportsman's Warehouse. So if you want to come to my favorite Starbucks, it's the Starbucks on US 31 across from Sportsman's Warehouse, and it's not too far from the Greenwood Park Mall. So, but yeah, last time I did the Sling Blade voice, I didn't know that they can see me on camera, and so they go, "Hey, JR," and I started laughing. So I asked them if they sold any. You got any taters in there? Now, I knew they have sweet tea, so it wouldn't have done any good to say sweet tea. I knew they didn't have taters. How much you want for them sweet tea and taters? I love taters. There's nothing like taters and sweet tea. So, yeah, if you guys haven't seen the movie Sling Blade, Billy Bob Thornton is in the movie Sling Blade. And he does a character, I think the character's name is Carl. So yeah, he does this one character called Carl. So it's pretty cool movie. I don't know if he got any awards for that movie, the Sling Blade movie, or not. So I'm gonna sit here and enjoy my Starbucks here. Like I said, it's a really nice, cool day. Beautiful, just absolutely beautiful, cool day. Okay, trying to get something I can prop up. I didn't bring me a. There we go. Maybe that'll hold it in place. That's so funny. I'm making me a makeshift holder for my camera. That's pretty funny. Is that funny or what? This is the beauty of going live. I forgot to bring. Cutting the car off. Was gonna try to set it right here. Hold right there. So funny. Oh, here, this is pretty heavy. This should probably hold it. There we go. Or not. Oh, that's, you guys are too far away there. So funny. There we go. That's funny. Too funny. Too funny. That is fun. The beauty of going live. Literally. Yeah, I didn't bring my little tripod. It's so funny. So check out this breakfast sandwich. My favorite sandwich you get at Starbucks. Ooh, does that look good? Look at that. Oh my God. Nice and hot. So I'm just hanging out on my live here. Oh man, this is good. See how my coffee is. It's usually pretty good because it's my favorite Starbucks. Mmm. That's really good. Oh, look, they drew a little pumpkin on there. It's pretty funny. So well, this is my favorite cold brew in the fall. And then when they're done running this cold brew, the pumpkin cream cold brew, I go back to vanilla sweet cream cold brew. So, I have some friends of mine. They're going to go to Dublin, Ireland, and they were just waiting on their Uber yesterday. And what's funny is I've been wanting to go to Dublin, Ireland, but after I did all these Mexico trips and after I did all these Peru trips, I decided not to. So yeah, I'm not worried whether I make it to Dublin, Ireland. Mainly because I fell in love with all the different parts of Mexico and ocean, and um, I really enjoyed. I enjoyed all of them. I enjoyed Cancun. I enjoyed Playa del Carmen, Mexico. I enjoyed Sayulita, Mexico. I actually enjoyed Sayulita, Mexico so much that I thought about maybe one day living there. So, but man, I just love, and also um, I didn't get to put this on a playlist, but I was in Cape Town, South Africa, and some of the towns, some of the beach towns, kind of reminded me of Mexico a little bit. That was a really cool trip, the Cape Town. And I do have some of my Cape Town experiences. I think one of them was the Penguin area. And you got up and close with the penguins. It was really cool. And then some people got in the water and swam with them, so that was cool. That was in Cape Town, South Africa. Yeah, my daughter was studying abroad in Cape Town, South Africa. Had a week-long break and talked us in. So we got to spend a week in Cape Town, South Africa. It was a lot of fun. That trip was a lot of fun. But I'm really excited about my. Anyways, woo. Oh, my cologne, I bet. I have a cologne. I think my cologne was attracting the. Well, that's the beauty of live. I think my cologne was attracting the bee. Oh my God. Whoops. I was enjoying the cool morning air and probably this food too. Yeah, it's probably this because it was flying close to this. Wow, that was funny. It looked like it looked like either a yellow jacket or a sweat bee. So I think it was a yellow jacket. It looked like a yellow jacket. Speaking of yellow jackets, next to my campfire where I've done plenty of live streams in my backyard, last year I had some yellow jackets behind my 3-car detached garage. And so I treated that area there with some foam. And then on my side yard, there had been yellow jackets last year as well. So I treated those. So the yellow jackets have not come back to those areas since. Well, this year, I noticed some yellow jackets a little bit, and then I started noticing a little more. And so I looked at the very back of my fire pit. under these. I have these railroad. They look like railroad wood logs that surround my fire pit. And at the very back of my fire pit, just under the railroad log, was the yellow jackets were going into under this rail log behind my fire pit. So I was going to treat it myself, but my so we what was, I don't think is it. No, it's not. Can't remember if it was Terminex. Anyways, one of the bug companies we sent there, and I thought he was going to treat it the way I treated it. He actually dug it out, and he dug out and grabbed the yellow jacket nest and disposed of it. And he did say it would take a few days for the rest of the yellow jackets to either leave or die out because of lack of food. And sure enough, after a few days, the yellow jackets were gone. So, yeah, them yellow jackets had made a whole hive under that railroad log behind my campfire. So that was wow. So now my fire pit area is safe to do campfires in. There's no more yellow jackets. So that's wow. My breakfast sandwich was really good. Really, really good. From Starbucks. Man, that was so good. And so is my cold brew pumpkin cream coffee. My pumpkin cream cold brew. It's really good. So yeah. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do any little trips to Brown County State Park. I've thrown content. You guys can see the content. I've done some camping in Brown County State Park. It takes me about, I don't know, 35 minutes to get to Brown County State Park. And it's a beautiful state park, Brown County State Park. But yeah, there's content you guys can see from there, from my trips to Brown County State Park. I remember one time I went really early. We're talking, I don't know, 6 or 7 in the morning. Got up to Brown County State Park, and I almost, the gates were open. So, I paid my little park fee to visit Brown County State Park. And it was really cool, man. Felt like I had the whole park to myself. That's the one thing about getting up really, really early and visiting the state park, because hardly any people's there. And then as you watch the morning progress and the afternoon progress, the state park gets filled with more and more people. But yeah, this is my first time really showing up to the state park early, Brown County State Park in Nashville, Indiana. Just a lot of, Brown County, Indiana is beautiful. So yeah, if you're ever in Indiana and you're not too far from Brown County State Park, I definitely recommend visiting Brown County State Park. I enjoyed camping in Brown County State Park also. I tried to pick the one that had the campsite. You have some choices in Brown County State Park. You can choose really, really primitive camping where there's no electricity. I chose the one that had the electricity outlet and also had the modern showers not too far away. So usually my typical camp night in Brown County State Park, I usually bring all my favorite food. I think sometimes I'll buy a bunch of sub sandwiches and cut them up really small. But I think last time I brought some grilled chicken, and so I made myself some grilled chicken wraps while I was camping. Yeah, usually when I get there, I set up my tent, and then I throw all my sleeping stuff in the tent, which usually is usually like a very fluffy winter sleeping bag that has a canvas exterior. And then I usually put a camp mat under that, or I'll take a few blankets and put under that my canvas sleeping bag. And it's usually a 2-person tent. If it's just me going by myself, I'll grab a 2-person tent. I'm not really a fan of 1-person tents, so I'll at least grab me 2-person. So most of my purchase, the smallest tent I'll ever buy will be a 2-person tent, because I like to put myself in there and then also put my gear in there just in case the weather goes south. Most times I go camping, the weather's I usually don't go camping in the rain, which is funny, being an outdoor person that don't want to camp in the rain. Yeah, I usually choose the most sunny day, or a little bit of cloudy, but no chances of rain. But anyways, whatever tent I have, I always make sure I got it covered just in case the weatherman's wrong. But yeah, the campsite I'll usually select is has an electric outlet, and then, like I said, the showers are maybe 20 or 30 yards away, modern showers. And so I'll set up my tent first, and then I'll set up my hammock, and then yeah, I'll get my my wood ready for my fire. I usually love burning birch wood. Birch wood's my favorite wood to burn while camping. And then yeah, so the fire, I'll start my campfire around as it's getting to be kind of the sun's getting ready to set, so that's a fun time to start my campfire. And then yeah, I have all kinds of snacks, chips, chocolates. And the whole point for me, at least when I go camping, is to eat my favorite foods and snacks and just to relax. And maybe I'll listen to a little bit of music, and then sometimes I'll cut the music off and just listen to the sounds of the woods while I'm camping out in Brown County. And like I said, for me, it's a treat because I'm just really relaxing. And and then occasionally, so before it turns to, before the sun sets, I'm there during the day. So I may do some hiking, and then, I may eat a little breakfast before I go hiking. And then when I come back when I come back to my campsite, I'll have a little lunch. And then in between lunch, I'll have a little snack. And then, yeah, I'm starting the campfire just before I make my dinner. So my campfire's going. I'm enjoying the dinner. In this case, it was grilled chicken wraps. So that's pretty cool. And it's mainly just to relax. So, yeah. Some people do different things when they're camping. For me, it's majorly relaxing. I'm not playing survivor guy out there. But it's so funny. Some people, when they go camping, like in the case of my wife and daughter, yeah, my daughter and wife, if I ever take them camping, it's now this isn't in my vocabulary. This is my daughter's vocabulary. If I want to do the glamping, I call it glamping, especially if you rent a log cabin that has a full-size kitchen, full-size refrigerator. It's got a stove. So for my daughter and my wife, it would have to be glamping, and they would say bougie. So it's got to be bougie camping. It's got to be a log cabin, which is pretty much like having a house. So yeah, to my knowledge, I don't think I've ever seen them climb in a tent and gone camping. So yeah, I definitely, if I ever take them to the outdoors or to Brown County, and you can rent cabins in Brown County, and some of the restaurants in Brown County are pretty nice. So And of course, you got Nashville. So you can leave your campsite and go to Nashville, Indiana, and do a little shopping there. But like I said, when I go camping, I don't do that. I usually hike a lot, and I usually stay around my campsite a lot. One, because I can't wait till I can't wait till the sun sets and I'm able to start my campfire. So yeah, to me that's fun, and I also do that when I'm at home. Sometimes I'll do a campfire in the backyard when it's cool, and just sit and relax, and maybe enjoy my favorite drinks. So that's pretty cool when I'm at home. But yeah, comment down below what places you may like. In the case of my neighbor, they just yesterday they left for Dublin, Ireland. So on this video, comment down below. Let me know of any travels you are about to go on recently. And then, yeah, my future travels is going to be Lima, Peru, South America, late in January. So I can't, as we get closer to that, I'll probably build more and more content towards that. But yeah, on this video, please comment down below, especially if you've stayed in Mexico. Did you stay in Cancun, Playa de Carmen, or Sayulita? Comment down below different places you've been to in Mexico, and also comment down below if you ever been to Peru, if you ever been to Lima, Peru. And then, yeah, any other places outside Lima, Peru, or Mexico, comment down on this video the different places you guys have traveled to. Now, I've had nothing but good I also have been to the Dominican Republic. But as far as, it's kind of unfair to compare Dominican Republic. I mean, I stayed at an Airbnb in the Dominican Republic, and I've also stayed in lots of Airbnb. Let me start that again. I stayed at all-inclusive resort in Playa de Carmen, Mexico. And I also stayed at an all-inclusive resort in the Dominican Republic. It's kind of unfair to compare those two. Mexico's food was on point. Playa de Carmen's food was okay. But I just realized Mexico has been probably doing tourism for a very, very long time. So they probably perfected really getting food down for people of all different nationalities. So yeah, if you ever do an all-inclusive resort in Mexico, whether it's Cancun or Playa de Carmen or Sayulita, especially Playa de Carmen and Cancun, you will not be disappointed. They usually have the food at all the all-inclusive resorts down pat. If you've never done the all-inclusive resort, I would highly recommend it, because you know exactly how much your vacation is going to cost. And as the name implies, it's an all-inclusive resort. So that means all your drinks, all your food, everything's covered. Now, what they will do is they'll try to sign you up for little extra things if you want to go on excursions or go visit a water park. They will have stuff like that too. So, but I still had it's so funny. One time one of my Mexico trips, the first week I stayed at an all-inclusive resort, and then the second week I stayed in an Airbnb in Sayulita, Mexico. So that was a lot of fun. So I felt like I had two vacations in one whole vacation altogether. So that was fun. And I did a little bit of live streaming I did some live streaming both from the all-inclusive resorts in Mexico, and also I did some live streaming when I was in Sayulita, Mexico. So that was a lot of fun. But anyways, on this video, make sure you comment down below any places you've gone to in the world. Also comment down below places where you've had successful Airbnbs. Like I loved my Airbnb in Sayulita, Mexico. So yeah, man, my Airbnb in Sayulita, Mexico, it had a full-size living room, full-size kitchen, and I believe it had two really large bedrooms. And then when I went down this, when I stepped out of my Airbnb, there was a little tiny pool there, so that was nice. But if I went upstairs, I got to the top of the terrace. They had a huge terrace that also had a grill there, and you could see out over Sayulita, Mexico. So that Airbnb was really cool. If I ever travel, if I ever end up going back to Sayulita, Mexico, I would actually try to rent the same Airbnb because I love the fact that I could go up to the terrace and overlook Sayulita, Mexico. But I also loved when I stepped out of my Airbnb, there was a little tiny pool there, so that was cool. I think I did the little tiny pool just a few times, but most times I was out swimming in the ocean in Sayulita, Mexico. And they have they have the main beach in Sayulita, Mexico, but then me and my little family rented a golf cart, and I put this in my content. So it's on one of my videos. We jump in this golf cart and we drive in the golf cart in Sayulita, Mexico, and we drive to a little smaller beach that was a little more private, and so that was fun to go swim at that beach. But anyways, comment down below on this video and let me know all the different places you guys and gals have traveled to, because I really am interested. And if you have any recommendations for the times you're in Cancun, put them down in the comments below. So any of your trips, they doesn't necessarily have to be Mexico or Peru. Any countries you visit to, tell us why you liked visiting that particular country. And man, the hospitality was on point the different places I've traveled to in Mexico. The hospitality was awesome. The food was amazing. And I had the same experience in Peru. Especially when I go to San Bartolo Beach, there's a little, there's a little apartment we have there in San Bartolo Beach that my family owns, and oh my God, we just have the best time. We usually spend about a week in San Bartolo, and the restaurants are amazing. The lomo sentado, the steak's delicious, and the seafood's really good because San Bartolo's right there on the ocean. So fresh seafood's being brought into these seafood restaurants there in San Bartolo. Pereira's is my favorite seafood place, and they also have steak and chicken dishes too. But they also have amazing seafood in Pereira's, which is not too far from San Bartolo Beach. So it's really, really good. Anyways, I'm having a really good weekend. I hope you guys and gals are having a really good weekend. Thank you for those of you who got to watch the live, and for those of you who will end up rewatching this live. So for those of you that didn't get to be here while I was live, I know you may rewatch the live. So for those of you who end up rewatching this live, thank you to those of you who joined me here on the live. And I hope you guys and gals, I hope the rest of your weekend goes good. And of course, as you jump into your week, I hope your work week goes good. So wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having a good time. I hope you're happy, healthy, and I hope you're enjoying life. Hope you're making the most out of life. And this is your boy JR, gonna sign off here. So and don't forget, the majority of you are watching this channel have yet to subscribe. So please consider giving me a like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to comment down on this video all the places you may have traveled to, and may give some of my viewers some ideas where to travel to. So anyways, appreciate you guys. Peace. Take care. Later, Gators. And thanks so much for those of you who will end up rewatching this live soon. Appreciate you. Take care. Later, Gators. Have a good weekend. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Take care, everybody.